came out here for peace and quiet, and you got kids on the other side of my neighbor that are screaming and playing. Well, it's better than hearing all that other stuff that I have to deal with inside the city limits. But I came out here for a little peace and quiet and a little fresh air. Seems like I get a lot of fresh air and a different feel out here. I love the country. I love it. I grew up in it and I had resented it for years. But as I gotten older, I am now desiring to be back here. I thank y'all for allowing me to be able to go back to the country, have a way of getting back here to the country. And I just want to remind my fellow Israelite brothers and sisters that all this that's going on around us and all of the talk of the rivalries between blacks, whites, Hispanics, Asians, that all nations are against each other now. That's to be expected. It's to be expected. But it's also to let Israel know that, hey, we need to unite. We need to come together, not have the evil eye towards each other, which is in Deuteronomy 28. I think it's in Deuteronomy 28, whereas one of the curses would be that we would have an evil eye towards each other, that we will be so easily offended by each other. And the crazy part about that is that we're so quick to get in offense against each other, but then we let people of other nations do things to us that are sometimes even a greater offense, and we give them a pass. That's not right. We're not right. We're not right at all. But all this that's going on, and we have brothers and sisters among us that say, hey, we should organize, we should have our little groups, have our, let's revive or revamp the Black Panthers. Let's revamp them. Let's try and get in more young people, get in more people that we can make our own, I guess, our own form of militia. Walking around with weapons or radicalism of any type in a group, I guess you could be considered a militia. Not saying that to throw them down, but at the same time, it doesn't matter how many members our people acquire with the Black Panthers. It doesn't matter how many ARs we accumulate, and what's the other weapons? And I worked in a factory. I should know better. The AKs, all that stuff. No matter how much we accumulate with what's that group, the We're Not Effing Around group that we have in our nation of the Israelites, no matter how much show of force that we try to put up front, it's useless without Yahuwah. Not all this other stuff about a son, his son, and all that stuff. It's no. It's Yahuwah and Yahuwah only. Our people have taken a stance and decided that they will stay over there in the supremacist religion that teaches you to be a doormat for others. That's all it taught. It taught our people to be a doormat, to be docile, to turn the other cheek. You don't worry about living on this earth being prosperous. Your kingdom, your mansion is up there. And when you die, you go up there to your mansion. No, we don't. When we die, we go in the ground. And we stay there until y'all's appointed time to bring us forth. To either reward and peace or to damnation and contempt because of the way how we lived in our life before we took our last breath. That's what's going to matter. That's what's going to matter. What we were doing, how we were doing when we took our last breath. But don't wait till your last breath to want to call on Yah, call on Yahuwah, because he said he will mock you in your day of calamity. And when he say your day of calamity, he means when you're taking your last breath or when you're being under siege by the enemy. And you never thought of him before until then you want to call on him. And that's what's going to happen to a lot of our people. They're going to wait until, look at the sun. See how the sun's shining? They're going to wait until the sun darkens in the middle of the day. The stars don't give off their light. The moon don't give off any light. Then they're going to want to repent. They want to call on y'all, but it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. The clock is ticking. I don't know if you can hear it in your head, but there's a clock in there that's ticking, saying tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick. Every day you wake up is a day, it's a new day, and a day closer to y'all's judgment on Israel. We've been judged, and we're still being judged individually. Because as a group, we suffered. We really suffered and still suffering. Don't ever let no one tell you that the curses have reversed. If the curses have reversed, our young men and women will not be missing, found hung, or all manner of evil had overtake them. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. Don't get complacent. Don't get complacent, especially when you don't serve Yah. A lot of us are over there in Christianity, Buddhism, Islam, Hinduism, atheists, or agnostic, which I think atheists and agnostic run hand in hand. We over there where we can feel comfortable. No accountability. We're going to be judged. Don't let these people fool you. Don't let these people fool you to go to these churches on Sunday and sit up in there, and half the time when you come out, you don't even remember what the pastor said. Some of them regurgitate. They go from church to church with a piece of paper regurgitating a speech over and over. And all they do They use the inflection of their voice to give it power. Can't say that church doesn't have power. It has a power that Yah has given it, which is called delusion. Yah has given each man his own delusion because he don't want to see him, don't want to consider him, so he turned them over to his own devices, which almost makes them reprobate. And a lot of us have become reprobate. We're just as bad as the nationalists, Christian nationalists that go around, spewing their hatred. I mean, got to have something. They got to have some type of lifeline because it's about over. It's about over. It's about over. So they're going to, you know how that saying, misery love company? Well, yeah, they know. They're going to need some company in that fire. Them and they stringy-head defeated Jesus. Going to want some company in that fire. So if you want to stay over there, stay over there. Stay right there. Because the fire is coming. Read this right here. 2 Chronicles 7. Is it 2 Chronicles 7 and 14? Let's see here. Yeah, 2 Chronicles 7 and 14. And that's in your regular Bible. You don't have to buy this. You can go to Walmart, wherever, buy it for a $10 Bible, and it's in there. It's right in there. The parts that your pastor won't tell you. Keep you in the back of the book. I cut that out of my book. I spent all that money for this, but I couldn't take it. I had to get rid of it. I did. And my binder is not too beat up. So thank you, y'all. 2 Chronicles 7 and 14. It says, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and forgive their sin, and will heal their land. Y'all giving us a chance. He giving us a way out. Black Panthers can't help us. I ain't effing around can't help us. The Black Caucus of the Congress, they definitely ain't trying to help you. Or us. I'm brown too. Israelite. All these little organizations, the little auxiliaries and all this, you're walking around with your little emblems and your little Greek letters, and they can't save you. It's not going to save you. It's not going to save you. Not with what's coming. With what's coming, it's not going to save you, me, nobody. Without y'all, we are powerless. I don't care how many people assemble together against a group of people. We are powerless. Without y'all, and y'all only. Don't bring that stringy head or that whatever else y'all call them. Y'all will shout how high. Don't bring them. Don't bring them. You just need to repent. Call on Yahuwah only. We ain't gonna sit here and fuss about what his name, Yahweh, Yahuwah. We ain't fussing about that. We're not gonna let the what you call it? The weeds. We're not gonna get tangled up in them weeds now. About names and all that. And how to call Israel. Is it Yisrael or Yashiel? It's all the same. Y'all know what you're talking about. All this stuff. We got so much going on. We trying to want to learn language, learn the ancient language of our people. We go by what somebody else say they are. They weren't there. You weren't there. So we don't know what the language says. We need to just, y'all know, when we talking to him, we don't have to speak in all this vernacular. We don't need to. Y'all know, y'all gonna fix all that when he gathers us up from the four corners of the earth. He's gonna fix all that. He's gonna take away all of this. He's gonna clean us up. The ones that, at least the ones that are trying. But the rest, that 2/3, that 1/10, that 9/10, and that 2/3, they're going to the fire if they don't get the sword first. Cause I do believe y'all might be passing out the sword in the wilderness. Cause we can go, we can build up, we can do whatever we want. But before we go step foot in his kingdom, we gonna get judged, cleaned up, and the ones that, the rebels amongst us that's causing all this craziness up here fighting each other, killing each other, you're gonna get it, you're gonna get the sword, and then you're gonna be in, man, a double whammy. You're gonna get the sword and turn around and be in the fire. We are helpless without y'all. I don't care how many jackets you got with cats on the back of it. Oh, panthers, yeah, them. On the back of it, all your black utility outfit with your AR and AK and whatever else, you got your Taurus and all that, Glocks, whatever you got. We powerless. We are powerless. Listen, we ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing, y'all. All we got is y'all. That other stuff ain't gonna help us. It's not. Repent. Repent. And turn back to y'all. We got a chance. The 9/10 and the 2/3 got a chance now. Second Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14. Read it until it sinks in that is your way out and nobody else. You guys have a wonderful Sabbath. I'll be back. No, I won't be back Sunday. Got to be at the range. But none of this stuff is going to help us. But y'all, take care. Goodbye.